My name is Adam Guskowski, and I'm in the third year of my PhD in Canadian Studies at the Frost Centre for Canadian Studies and Indigenous Studies. I'm also the president of the Trent University Alumni Association, and I'm delighted to have nominated Fruit by Brian Francis for Trent Reads 2011. It was named one of Now Magazine's top 10 novels of the year and was one of the contenders and the runner-up for Canada Reads 2009. And Fruit is a funny, poignant, and powerful coming-of-age narrative about a teenager who struggles with many of the usual things that teenagers and adults struggle with, including a sense of belonging or lack thereof, friendship, family, sexuality, body image, and self-esteem, as well as one rather unusual development in that his nipples have started talking and they won't stop. This is a book I think is perfect for Trent Reads. Its frank prose, engaging story, and lovable main character draw the reader into the embrace of the novel, while the rich, hilarious, and heartwarming content also allow for meaningful reflection on ideas of love, acceptance, family, friendship, and dealing with the unexpected. Fruit is packed full of satire, parody, and humor, and pages fly by. At the core of the book is the highly personal struggle of figuring out who you are, as everything around you is changing. Your educational and social contexts, your relationships with family and friends, your perspectives on how you fit in the world. My favorite line from the book, found in the very last chapter, is, "It's weird how your mind can make you believe things that aren't really true, especially when it comes to yourself." We see everything in this book through the eyes of the narrator, Peter Paddington, and part of the beauty of that is that we also understand some of the things he sees in very different ways than he does. We see just how limiting some of his perspectives on himself, other people, and events can be, and at the same time we see him growing past some of that. And that's part of the joy of the book, that as we see Peter moving through that journey of self-discovery, we find hope and strength to continue to step into our own lives in ways that are stronger, more hopeful, more powerful. When Jen Suk-Fung Lee was defending the novel during Canada Reads 2009, she said, "Fruit by Brian Francis should win Canada Reads because every single one of us has felt like a stranger in our own bodies. We've all had moments like this, when hormones and parents and school all come together in a conspiratorial way to make us feel like aliens who will never, ever fit into the human race." And that's why Fruit should be read by every Canadian, because somewhere, deep inside, we are all awkward adolescents who will never understand what our lives have become. I think the shortlist for Trent Reads this year is a really great collection of nominated books. Yet even against such impressive competition, I think Fruit should be the Trent Reads selection for 2011. Fruit is an incredibly engaging and readable book. It is surprisingly poignant without being at all sappy, and it manages to be short yet full of memorable moments. It's a book that's deceptively simple, and that would provide content and inspiration for absolutely fabulous discussions and interactions amongst the Trent community.